To say, I'm Vic Furman. I'm director for the Joint Landowners Coalition of New York, and I'm here today to ask a couple of questions about the environmentally protected area that you want to.
Once again, I ask you to direct
the critical environmental area that he wants to put in place here, or that is being proposed. If I'm not mistaken, I'm sure it says in the unreleased guidance, the one that's out being reviewed, that if you are in a critical area, you will not be drilled. I see him shaking his head no, but I saw that in the guidance myself. But like I said, I'm 80% sure. There's 20% factor I could be wrong. Okay, I think it's 5.2.3 or something like that in the mitigation chapter. But I'd also like to say that representing the landowners in your area, today I was at a job fair down in Binghamton. I'm sure you've probably heard about it. There was over 3,000 people in and out the door all day long. It was put on by the drilling companies. Many of the faces that came in the door I recognized because I'm from Shenango County, and I travel to all these town meetings, and some of you have seen me before. And the people that come in there are looking for work. I believe that if you make this an environmentally protected area, a critical area, that the drilling won't come, and I believe the secret is going to cost you an upwards of $30,000 to $40,000 because you've designated it as such. I'm sure he'll correct me on that if I'm wrong.
Actually, it can cost many times that.
Right?
It's one per sorry.
Right? I really think you should look deeply. Somebody said you should get a lawyer and have him go over the contracts and the things that are involved. If you need help with financing that, I'll be glad to help with you. My name is Vic Furman. My phone number is 656-5845, and I can help you with the financing on that. If you want to get a lawyer you're choosing, as long as it's not, the only lawyer I won't pay is Slodge. And I applaud the people of the Guilford Lake with a petition. I applaud them for their efforts. I think if anybody's going to protect that lake, it's the people that live on their lake. And I do think protections need to be put in to make sure that lake doesn't have problems from drilling. But I don't think the setback should be any more than 500 feet around that lake. Let's look at what happened in Dimock, PA real quickly, and I'll finish up. The EPA has come out and said that there's no water problems. That's all been a lie. Barbara Anka, the EPA, has come out and said never in the history of the United States has there been water contaminated by deep, high volume hydrofracturing. I know there's people shaking their heads, but
I'm going to ask once again. I don't want to be hearing anything else. We have one person speaking, and that's it. The person who has the floor.
Thank you. Now, all that can be found easy. You can go back to February 11th of this year, or excuse me, last year, and look online at the hearings on drilling, on hydrofracturing in Washington, D.C. Every drilling state was represented by either a DEP or a DEA, or excuse me, EPAC. Somebody was there. Somebody was there from the state, and they all testified to the same thing, that there has been no problem with drilling the water, or drilling in the water, or through the aquifers or anything like that. Protect your lake. Your lake is a beautiful lake. Protect your town lake. You should do that, but don't stop people from getting jobs. Don't stop your community from getting ad valorem taxes from well drilling. One well is going to pay you $1.7 million over a 20-year period. If they put 50 wells here, that's $50 million in 20 years, and it's going to lower taxes for everybody. If you want a presentation on the ad valorem taxes, the JLC has a great presentation. They can bring it up and show it to you. And I'll be glad to get with you if you'd like that.
Okay. I think we've about used our time up for public comment tonight.